Hi, I'm Randy Bird with Bird Saddles, and I've been making custom saddles for over 25 years. The reason that I got into building saddles was I had a wreck 25 years ago that caused me to be paralyzed. I've been a cowboy all my life and love riding, and for that moment, I couldn't ride at all. And so I began to search a way out that I could build something that I could ride. And as it turns out, God never does anything for just one person, but He does it through one person that it might affect a whole multitude of people. And so here is the Randy Bird Therapy Saddle. It's built just like any other saddle, except that the cantle is extra high so that it gives you support for your back. And then the belly band, which is made out of leather and Velcro, is sewn on through these D rings so that you can put it on, Velcro yourself in there, and then you can do anything you want to do. You can go out across the pasture, you can go up through the creek, you can gather cattle, you can rope, you can do anything that you want to do. You can do anything that's big that you're big enough to do. It was just a natural progression. I wanted to ride. And so I began to ask God, what could I do that would enable me to ride? And the end result is what we call today the Randy Bird Therapy Saddle. And it's built much like a regular saddle, uh, except the cantle, which is the very back of the saddle, is higher than anybody else's that they build. We have called this the freedom riding. And freedom because once you've got somebody to help you saddle your horse, once you've got somebody to help you get on and you're velcroed in with your belly band, you're able to do anything that you want to do. You don't need any more help. The wheelchair is so confining in where you can go and what you can do. But once you get horseback, you're just like anybody else. You can do whatever you want to do. We believe that through the horse therapy, which is hippotherapy, that the blood circulates up the spinal cord in much the same way as when you walk. And so, with the movement of the horse and you're in this saddle, then the blood flows up and down your spinal cord. And so here's the beginning stages of the tree. Every one of them is made specifically and specially for the person that is ordering the saddle. And we do that by measuring just a few measurements from their butt to the base of their neck, their inseam and their waist, their weight, and what their height is. And over 25 years, we've been making these saddles. So those few measurements over a phone now, we can build this for somebody that, say, is in Israel or Canada or Australia or Switzerland. We have got saddles all over the world. What I'd like to show you is that how this tree is actually made. And it's out of North Dakota pine, and then it's fiberglass completely, 100%, taken my ground seat that I normally do, and we have placed this ground seat in here, and it is fiberglass, so it puts the total strength of the saddle as one complete unit. Once that happened, then it becomes 3,500 pounds of pressure that it takes for it to be able to break the tree. So we've enhanced that greatly. We have, in 2010, we did a little remodeling here on it, and we have this a curvature here, much like the chair is, or much like what your back is, so that it enables you to be wrapped around a little more comfortably instead of just a straight back on it. And so the cantle has been changed and the whole tree changed. Our bars are done in what we call a 3/4 full twist. And that is at the back of the tree. We have the front of the tree like so, and the back of these bars right back here are twisted. And when they're twisted, they're flattened out. And so it disperses the weight of the saddle or the rider across the horse's back in a much more comfortable way than a conventional saddle's done. So those are just a few parts of what we'd like to show you today. And throughout this video, we hope that you see the ability that you might know somebody that might want to ride again that's been injured. We've got a way, somehow, some way, we can figure out a way for them to ride. In the summer of 2010 at the APHA World Show, I was fortunate enough to win the Reserve World Champion at Healing, which proves that freedom riding does work and that you can achieve anything that you want to.
And now your Reserve World Champion for 2010 in the amateur healing. Let's all get your hands together. Congratulate entry 1514. Reserve World Champion jacket courtesy of APHA. A product package courtesy of Platinum.
You go, Daddy!
Yeah! Courtesy of Western Horseman Magazine.
For more information about pricing and other options, go to birdsaddles.com. While building and riding these saddles for 25 years has been a lot of fun, the real joy is in the smile of a child's face when they think they can't ride anymore.